Hello, Gemini. This is Secrets Tarot, and this is going to be your July 6th through 12th energy reading for the week. Okay. Per usual, these are general messages, so take what applies and leave the rest. The energies could be flipped, vice versa, between you and your person or situation. And per usual, if you would like to connect with me on social media or book a private personal reading, all the information should be down below in the description box, okay? So I've been shuffling. What are the energies for Geminis the week of July 6th through 12th, please? What are the energies for Geminis the week of July 6th through 12th? All right, one more. That's what they're making me feel. July 6th through 12th, please. Okay, here we go. All right, what are the energies for Geminis the week of July 6th through 12th, please? Okay, wonderful. All right, so let me go ahead and just clarify some of these cards here for you. Got one set here where you've got two cards that came out. Okay. All right, I'm not taking 5 cards. Okay. You're saying no. All right. Okay, that's why they were saying no over here, because they wanted it over here. There. Okay, so Gemini. So your underlying energy for this week, you do have the King of Wands. So you could be connecting to a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. The other energy that I'm feeling for you, being that it's your underlying energy, I do feel like this is definitely a week for you to take action. This is what they're making me feel. It's a time of movement. That's what fire is known for. Very go-getting, being very passionate, being very connected, and just going for it. Okay, this is also an opportunity for growth and expansion. Right behind that, you do have the Hierophant, which is talking about a spiritual, divine time, divine intervention. You could be connecting to a Taurus this week. This also talks about commitment, stability, loyalty. And then right behind that, you've got the Empress, okay? So there could be some type of motherly type of energy, but they're really making me feel, again, just like I mentioned here with the King of Swords, that you could be this new beginnings, expansion and growth. Yeah, new beginnings. That's what they're making me feel. All right. Okay, so not underlying the how you're feeling this week. You do have the Ten of Swords, and then you have the person here. So what they're making me feel is that there's someone that you have had on your mind. Someone, this could be male or female, okay? Because these are gender neutral and general messages. So there's just giving me a person, okay? So whether it's male or female, it's a person, okay? So there's definitely some person that has been on your mind or has been causing a lot of stress and worry and so forth. Okay, what I'm hearing is the worries and the issues that you've had connected to a person from the past are done. Okay, they are done. You feel like they're done. You're wanting to be done, and they're saying yes, they are done. Okay, what you're wanting, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, and you do have a Death card. Again, you're wanting it just to be done. You want the past to be done and over with, and that's what they're saying. You feel like you're done, you've been done, and now it's allowing yourself to move forward and move forward successfully. What you're in fear of, you have the Queen of Swords. So you could be connecting to another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. However, they're really making me feel for you, Gemini, that this is you. You're in fear of yourself. You're afraid of communicating because you're blocking. You're blocking communication because they're pulling me right up into that bird here. And they're saying, so instead, you're just blocking it and you're putting that sword there. You're like, nope, not having it. You're putting your hand up and being, nope, no, thank you. Okay, so you're in fear of whatever. This is what they're saying. They're saying you've asked for something, we're bringing it to you, and you have the audacity to tell Spirit, no thanks. Spirit's like, excuse us. All right, so in your advice for the week, you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is saying being very dedicated and skillful, putting the effort, putting the work into your work, into yourself, your self-work, your self-healing. This is also spiritual work. This is work in every way possible, both physical, spiritual, psychological, emotional. Okay, this also talks about saving money as well. And they're saying that by putting the work and effort in, this is going to lead towards your happiness. Okay, they're saying you've been working already towards your happiness, because there are new beginnings. Again, just like the Empress card, there are new beginnings that are on their way. As long as you put the effort in, they're saying you're no longer going to have to be in this maze. Okay, this maze of constant blocking, because you're working towards a solution, to come to the outcome, to communicate towards a person or situation that's there. They're saying because you've been guided here by the divine, you've been guided to this person, this situation, wherever you're at here. They're saying now is the divine time. Now is the divine connection. Now is the divine time. This is the time to act. You are heading in the right direction. You were directed towards this situation where you're currently at, so that everything could come into alignment. Okay. What you are to avoid this week. First, they're saying you have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so they're saying that there's definitely some type of decision you're really contemplating, like, what do I do? Okay, because if you take a look back here, again, you're currently at an Eight of Pentacles. You've got two more Pentacles to get to the 10 for your ultimate happiness. So they're saying, are you going to allow yourself, or are you just going to keep juggling them and saying, no, I'm not ready for them, I don't want them? And so Spirit's like, so what do you expect us to do with them? Because we can't hold on to them much longer. So they're saying, what do you want us to do with them? The same, because it's just a matter of time by the time we have to close that book, and it's going to be locked up for good. Okay. So they're saying you're going to have to make a choice. You have to make a choice this week. And they're saying, they say, oh, they're talking a lot. Okay, Gemini. So you have the King of, also with this position, you also had a second card come up, and of what to avoid. You have the King of Cups here, which is connecting to the water sign energy. What they're saying here is your emotions and feelings, and they have a person here, male or female. Again, we do have a man and a woman here, so it could be a whole relationship here. So this could be a male, if it applies to you, it could be male, but it's just a person. Okay, so they're just representing a person here. So what they're saying is that you need to avoid water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Those are not in your favor at this time. Also, they're also saying for you, Gemini, do not avoid the feelings that you have for a specific person. Okay, they're saying that by blocking those feelings, again, you've asked for divine intervention and these blessings to come in, but you're now juggling and not sure what to do. So Spirit is saying it's just a matter of time. We're going to close that book up and under lock and key, and it's going to be gone forever. Okay. In your outcome, you do have the Three of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in, allowing that wheel of fortune to go in your favor. You've got a lot of yellow moving towards your happiness. They're bringing me into the rods here, the wands, representing fire. I was going to say Cancer. Are you connecting to a Cancer? You could be, because you do have a water sign here. And I just saw 1010 showing that you are on the right path right now. You have wands here, so you could be connecting to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, but they're saying that it's time. You've been waiting. The time is now. It is time to put the work and effort in, and it's time to build and start new. Okay, you've been wearing a mask for quite a while. You've been definitely being the twins within yourself, Gemini, and you've been trying to deceive yourself and deceive the other person. And this is also saying that, of course, just like your past energies, the past energies of deception and all of that negativity is gone. It's done. So right now they're saying take a chance. Right now is an opportunity to take a chance, because if you take a chance, it will be in your favor towards happiness, and that will lead you towards. It's become very clear. You're now out of the rain clouds and storm clouds up to the happiness of communication towards some type of commitment that will lead to stability, loyalty, and happiness. Okay, so they're saying allow yourself the opportunity to pursue happiness. All right. Okay, so let's move on from this. Pick up all the cards here. All right, and so let's take a look at what your weekly oracles are. Put all your cards up. Let me move these here. No, leave them here. All right, Spirit, what messages of advice do you have for Gemini? What messages of advice do you have for Gemini for the week of July 6th through 12th, please? Spirit, what message of advice do you have for Gemini the week of July 6th through 12th, please? Vulnerability. Okay, so Gemini, you're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to put yourself out there. You're afraid to start new, and that's totally understandable. However, Spirit is saying you're ready. Okay, you're ready. You're ready to start new. You feel like a vulnerable, fresh little, one single little green leaf to start new. They're saying it's completely understandable, but they're saying right now it's okay. Okay, that's all they keep saying. It's okay. It's okay. All right. All right. Spirit, what does Gemini need to surrender and release during the week of July 6th through 12th? Wow. Remember the card that I showed you where you're just like, not right now. Spirit loves to talk. Surrender to setting limits. You're setting the limit, and Spirit is saying, we set the limits. So you're trying to set your limits here. Spirit is saying, no. It says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. However, also make sure that to practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence as well. Okay. But this is not the energy that they're making me feel. They're making me feel like, yes, saying no. And so, okay. So they're saying that with the past connections, setting boundaries and saying no, but they're also setting limits. They're saying, do not completely set limits to the divine's energy, what they're trying to bring in, because you're blocking what it is that they're wanting to bring towards you. Okay. Or not what they want, but what is meant to come towards you. All right. So what is happening? What are the energies and love for Gemini the week of July 6th through 12th, please? What are the energies and love for Gemini? Okay. All right, Gemini. So you have express your love. Okay. So it says, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is a week to allow yourself to be open, to express some feelings. Again, just like in your spread, make the effort to figure out how you can go from an 8 to those 10. What are you going to want to do with those 2? Okay, because if you don't express that, then there's a good chance that you're going to lose out on that permanently, is what they're saying. Okay, and I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I just heard something and I'm just like, no. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. Okay, I'm going to say it because you guys are going to be like, well, tell me. All right, Spirit I just heard somebody, like, one of you, I don't know who this is, but some of you are going to end up saying, are going to completely give up and pass on this, whatever this is that the divine is bringing in, and you're choosing to pass it up at this time. And Spirit is saying, you're going to end up saying later, when your person has moved on and you see them happy, that's when you're going to allow yourself to be open and unfortunately realize that I had feelings for this person. They were there. I fucked up. I just keep hearing a person say, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Take it where it applies. If it doesn't apply to you, then it's not your message. It could be totally for another Gemini, okay? Or it could be vice versa, okay? It could be your other person or wherever it applies, okay? All right, so what is being mirrored between Gemini and their person of interest the week of July 6th through 12th, please? What is being mirrored between Gemini and their person of interest July 6th through 12th? Empathy. Both you and your person are natural born empaths. You connect to a lot of people's feelings, and they're making me feel like you have that you actually experience a lot of empathy towards each other. Okay, they're making me feel like you very much resonate with them and they resonate with you quite a bit, and so you've become a very good support system for each other. Okay, and they're saying that that is a very nice deep connection within each other, and that makes you each feel complete to know that there's somebody who understands, without judgment, is what they said. Okay. All right, so Gemini, those are the energies for you for the week of July 6th through 12th. I hope part of this resonates, if not all of it. So if it does, please leave a comment below. Let me know how it does, and like, share, subscribe. And I love you all. I would talk to y'all soon. Bye, babes.